What it do, comic bros? Super duper Sean here, and today we got a list from Bleeding Cool, their bestseller list. So I guess local comic shops participated in this list, submitted them their bestsellers, and Bleeding Cool ranked them from 1 to 10. 1 being the highest selling and 10 being the lowest seller. They list the comic shops that participated in this list. So I don't know how accurate it is because there's so many local comic shops in the USA today that didn't participate in this submitting. But nonetheless, we got a list from the ones that did participate, and it's well over 20. So I thought, hey, let's bring the list to y'all and let's talk about it. And again, these are all Marvel too. I'm like, what? There's no other publisher on this list. These are all Marvel books. I thought that was kind of strange because I know Image is doing some good stuff. I know DC All In has been killing it, especially with the quality. And I'm just like, yo, Dynamite got Space Ghost. So everything Marvel? Okay. I think Marvel might have a contact up at Bleeding Cool. What y'all think? What y'all think, Power Comics? Y'all think Marvel got a contact at Bleeding Cool? I don't know. So at 10 we got Immortal Thor. Immortal Thor number 21. Now I'm not surprised that this one is selling as well as it does because it's Al Ewing. His name has really gotten hot since that Immortal Hulk run. They put a fire under his name, and to keep it a buck, he kept it blazing by just putting out good comics. I think after Immortal Hulk, he did some Venom, and everything he has been touching has been stellar. So Immortal Thor number 21 is 10 on the list. Next we got Web of Spider-Verse New Blood number 1 by Matthew Groom. This actually surprises me because this is a creator who's not new, but I don't hear much about. I think this could be the Spider-Verse name, you know? When people hear that Spider-Verse name, it's going to pull people in because, people love the Spider-Verse, whether it be the animated movie or the comic from 10, 15 years ago. I love the comic version. I think it crushes the movie. It's just way more darker, and y'all know I love my darker tone comics. I have not read this. This could be a great quality comic. I don't mean to belittle it. I'm just stating my opinion about some of the creative team on it, but I will check it out just because I've seen it on this list, and that's probably what these lists is for, to get eyes on it and to get you to check it out. So Web of Spider-Verse New Blood number 1 by Matthew Groom is number 9 on our list. Number 8 is NYX. Number 9 by Colin Kelly, I believe. NYX got canceled. So I think that would tell us how it's selling, right? Or could I be wrong? Or could it just be that he wanted to leave the book? I mean, they really didn't give any information, not that I'm privy to. So I have no choice but to believe that the book got canceled because it was not doing well. And if that is the case, all of a sudden it's outselling Immortal Thor. I don't know how much credibility this list has with a canceled book on it. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? This list has a canceled book as one of the highest selling books in comics. One of the best selling books in comics. Usually, that's not how it works. If something is selling real well, it gets continued. It does not get cut short. But nonetheless, NYX issue 9 at number 8. Number 7, we got Storm issue 6 by Maria Ayodele. I have not got a chance to read this series, the From the Ashes series. There's just so many X books that I have been reading and keeping up on that I haven't got a chance to fit this series in. I don't think it is a maxi series. I think it is a mini series, so I'll probably catch it after it's fully done, so I can just read all the issues back to back, because some stories read better when you have every issue to read at one time. But it does look interesting from like the covers that I've seen and some of the forum conversations I've read about this Storm series. So Storm issue number 6 at 7. Number 6, we got Moon Knight Issue 6, Fist of Khonshu by Jed MacKay. This series is action-packed. I just recently started this series, you guys, like 2 days ago. I was like, let me check this out. Because, there's a Fist of Khonshu and there's a Vengeance of Khonshu. So, it's easy to get those series mixed up. And I was not disappointed. Khonshu is very vocal in this series. It's like you finally get to know him as his own character. You know what I mean? I like that. MacKay has been killing it. We got to give it up to him because a lot of people think that he's a new creator, but he's not. He's recently got hot and caught fire. Like Jed MacKay he's in his prime now. He's having a late prime, and these stories that he's pushing out have all been good. His X-Men stuff, his Avengers stuff, his Moon Knight is what really set him on fire. I think they made an omnibus about it. They're just really lighting his name up. You're seeing his name everywhere on all the big books. So shout out to Jed, man, because he been working real hard, and I respect a hard worker, man. But nonetheless, Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, issue 6 at number 6. Number 5, Star Wars Jedi Knights. Number 1. I know my Star Wars fans was not gonna let, right? I knew you guys wasn't gonna let Star Wars miss out. I have no dog in this fight. I have not read these series. I'm only privy to the Kieran Gillen stuff. I've read like Darth Vader. I like Vader, so I read some of the Vader stuff, a little bit of the Afra stuff. But hey, shout out to Star Wars. Star Wars Jedi Knights issue 1 at number 5. I know this one though. Number 4, we got Wolverine issue 7, written by Saladin Ahmed. First off, if you have not just seen the visuals from this series, you are tripping. This is some of the best art I've seen in a long time. Who's ever coloring it is killing it as well. These colors are vibrant, they're popping. And even if the story might lack just a little bit, that alone will pull you to it. I guarantee it. But the story does not lack, and it is different. We're dealing with something like the adamantium and the ghost of the adamantine. Like, he's taking adamantium, making it some spooky stuff. He's doing something very different with it, man. Something that I wouldn't see coming in a million years. You know what I mean? I know in this book, number 7, we got a reveal. So maybe that pushed it up, but this is Wolverine. Wolverine is going to sell, man. He's a cash cow. I gotta respect it, but I do love this run so far. I'm all caught up. Issue 7 was a blast. But nonetheless, Wolverine, issue 7 at number 4. Number 3. Doctor Strange, Strange of Asgard, number 1, written by Derek Landy. Strange of Asgard. Okay, so the last time we seen Strange, he was getting yoked up in Blood Hunt, losing the Sorcerer of Supreme to none other than Doctor Doom himself. So, with that being said, he heads to Asgard to become the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard and goes on a mission to take back what he stole. Very different take. I loved it. The Strange of Asgard, it just seemed really interesting, really intriguing, and that's all you need to pull new readers in. And I'm not a big like Doctor Strange guy. I do love him. I am reading right now the Jed MacKay run, I believe. Shout out to it's Jed MacKay, man. I'm gonna read me some Jed MacKay. The brother is bad. The brother got some good stuff. But I am reading the Jed MacKay run of Doctor Strange right now. We've never seen the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. Let's see where this is going. Let's see what type of new powers. Hey, Strange might get a hammer in Asgard. You know what I mean? He might get an Eye of Agamotto that turns into a hammer. What y'all think, y'all? I want to see Doctor Strange in some type of Asgardian armor. Maybe I'm bugging. Number 2, we got Uncanny X-Men issue 11 by Gail Simone. You talking about a series that started off on fire. Rogue battling these like nasty witch. This witch damn near killing Wolverine, pulling his bones out. I mean, yo, this series started off with a bang, and to me, personally, it's starting to lose its steam, and that's so disappointing to me. But I could see why it's so high up on the list, because the driving first or the first few issues could still keep you around, keep you reading. I thought it started to lose steam around after the raid on Gray Malakin. After that, I thought it started to lose steam. I think that was around issue 9, I believe, or issue 8. Now, I'm not saying the book is bad. It's nowhere close to being bad. But when something just starts off so damn good, this is going to be excellent. And I feel like it has a minor drop off. I mean, we got the Sentinel dogs last round, and we're really focusing on these new mutants that Gale is bringing in and trying to get the readers to latch on to. But we're like, nah, we just want more Wolverine. We just want more Rogue. We just want more Gambit. And we just want more Nightcrawler. I mean, she has Wolverine, Rogue, Gambit, Nightcrawler, a star-studded X-Men crew. And they're all in multiple issues together sometimes. We don't need to focus on some new mutants. We don't need that. Like, you're like, man, you got MJ right here. You know, you got Iverson, you got Kobe right here. Just pass them the ball. Everybody else need to get out of the way. You feel me? But I can see why Uncanny X-Men number 11 sits at number 2. Number 1, y'all. This was not surprising. And can you believe it? I have not read this, but I visited a lot of forums. I'm in a lot of groups, and people talk about the Ultimates from issue 1 to issue 10. Issue 10 tops the list of the Bleeding Cool bestseller list. This story is written by Dennis Camp. I guess the Ultimates fills in all the blanks. I am reading Ultimate Spider-Man, and Ultimate Spider-Man is very much its own self-contained story. And from what I hear the Ultimates fills in all the blanks of the Ultimate Universe, like the maker, how you got there. And I just heard that this series has been great from issue 1 to issue 10, and I said, yeah, I'm about to pick this up. No surprise to me when I seen that at number 1. Even though I haven't read it, it was not surprising to me, because that's how much I've seen people talk about this series. I can see why it tops the list as Bleeding Cool's bestseller. What do you guys think about Bleeding Cool's top 10 best-selling comics list? Are they capping? Why is it only just Marvel? Does Marvel have a contact at Bleeding Cool? Because ain't it weird we ain't see no Batman? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, let me see if my LCS is on this list. Let me see if my LCS is on this list, man. Don't play with me, man. Let's see if my LCS... y'all ain't gonna believe it. My LCS is on this list. My local comic book shop is on this list. Stargazer Comics, shout out to them. All right, it's your boy Super Duper Deuces.